Nation, what is up? So apparently there was a report that came out last Friday, January 6th, and according to Jason Cole from Outkick, our dearest owner Mark Davis is not happy with the way the attendance is going over at Allegiant Stadium. Let's go ahead and look at it. I'm going to go ahead and share my thoughts. Obviously, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. So with Derek Carr no longer going to be our quarterback moving forward, Mark Davis wants to put some more Raider fans into the seats, and his solution is to bring a 45-year-old Tom Brady. Since Davis hired Dave Ziegler, it's clearly obvious that David wants to give it a shot at trying to be New England West. There's obviously connection with McDaniels and Tom Brady. According to Jason Cole, that speculation is fueled by the belief among many that Raiders owner Mark Davis is growing increasingly impatient in his effort to rebuild the legacy of the team his Hall of Fame father, Al Davis, built into a champion. He's getting impatient as Allegiant Stadium continues to be more of a friendly home for visiting fans than a great home field advantage like it was in Oakland. A former Raiders executive said, quote unquote, Mark is embarrassed. He was pissed last year when the Chiefs and Bears brought so many fans to town. Now it's happening every week, and he absolutely wants it to stop. Keep in mind that he wanted Tom Brady before when John Gruden finally shut it down. Now that John isn't with the organization, he wants to try to give it a shot with Tom Brady again. Mark obviously thinks that McDaniels is going to be the key to bring him to town. A couple of weeks back when we played the 49ers at home, there was a report that said there was about 70 to 75% Niner fans coming in. And even last week, you just saw a sea of red with all these Chiefs fans. I want to say it was probably like 80-85% Chiefs fans in that stadium. So what gives? I thought the Raider Nation traveled well. What could be the reason why these Raider fans aren't coming to Las Vegas? Well, Mark, I think it's a little bit obvious that when you move a team to a brand new city, the fan base is just not going to be too happy with that move. Coupled with the fact that these Las Vegas locals have no loyalty to this team as of now. We clearly haven't shown anything to be loyal about. We're not a winning team right now. Let's also add the fact that Las Vegas is a destination place, is a tourist city, a playground for adults as well. It shouldn't be too hard to connect those dots. I mean, Mark, just think about it. Look, say I'm a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, say I'm a fan of the Green Bay Packers, say I'm a fan of any team that's over on the East Coast, and I'm looking at the schedule when the schedule comes out in the beginning of the season. I want to plan a trip with my boys. I want to plan a trip with my wife. I want to plan a trip with my kids. And what do I see? In October, a November, a December game in Las Vegas? Seems like it's a little bit of an easier choice to make. But with the fact that it's going to be an easy dub for that opposing team against us right now, you're in Las Vegas, Mark. You should know what those odds are. So why wouldn't I go with my boys? Why wouldn't I want to take my family to Las Vegas? I could get there Friday, party it up with the boys, party it up on Saturday, hit the game on Sunday, maybe go out for dinner on Sunday night, head back home on Monday. If I take the wife and the kids with me and they're not really fans, they can go ahead and do their own thing, hit the spa, hit the casinos, go gambling, do what you got to do. I'm going to be at the game watching my team whoop the Raiders' ass. You also have to look at it on the perspective of the actual, average Raider fan. I can only speak for myself. I was a season ticket holder for 7 years in Oakland. I don't care what you guys think. I sat in section 302 all the way up there. Row 10, seats 15 through 17. All it really cost me was about $450 a seat per the season. That's 10 games. 10 games at $450, a pop. All I really had to take was just Bart. Bart was like maybe $5-6, get trash in the parking lot with the homies, and then just go up to the stadium, watch his team play. Now you want me to buy flights from out here, which is about a round trip of $300. Hotels another $300 for the weekend. You're asking me to pay $500 plus for one ticket for one seat? Beer, food, whatever. That's already over $1,000 just by myself. And on top of that, I'm gonna go watch this team get their fucking ass handed to. No thanks. I could just go ahead and do that in my couch right here. At the end of the day, Mark, I know you didn't have the money to build the stadium here in Oakland, and you had found a city that was willing to, pay for that stadium by themselves. I don't blame you for that. That's a great business decision. I'm not going to knock on you for making that decision. But at the end of the day, you should have seen this coming. Now, do we really think that a 45-year-old quarterback is going to go ahead and save the franchise? Absolutely not. He might give us some success for the next year or two, if that. Then what's going to happen after that? The losing starts again. We can only hope that for the first time in about 20-25 years, this organization can actually build a competent defense to actually keep us in games post Tom Brady era. But no worries, Mark. All we have to do is absolutely win. Winning is going to be the key to success. Without that, there's not going to be a lot of Raider fans coming. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. No one's going to pay a shit ton of money, the most expensive seats in the NFL, to go watch their team get their ass kicked. While me personally, I do not have faith in our head coach, I will say that I do have some faith in Dave Ziegler. He looks like he has been making some pretty good moves when it comes to the front office, albeit there is some questionable decisions as far as like giving money to like Chandler Jones, the way the whole DC situation was handled. But those are just my personal opinions. I'm only a fan. I'm only a frustrated fan. I'm only a fan that thought this was going to be a different season. And before I get off topic, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Mark, you got to change your hairstyle, man. Like, you're an NFL owner. You're a businessman now. Like, you own 2 teams. Like, you cannot be walking around with that fucking Dumb and Dumber haircut, man. You gotta do something about it. I'm sure there's some kind of stylist in Las Vegas that can, help you out with that. Like, what's up with these like turtlenecks with the white jeans, man? Come on, you are an NFL owner. No one's gonna take you serious if you're gonna be looking like that. So please change that shit up. You want to be taken seriously. You want to be taken into account. You want to have your voice heard. You got to change some shit up. But I am going to go ahead and stop myself because this is just going to go ahead and turn into some other rant. I don't want to bore you guys with too much. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys are thoughts. Darth Raider is out.